All right, and we're back with part 2. Your favorite family, the Savages. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications and follow us on all our social medias.
Yes, and comment below. Like if you're feeling something that as we're talking, feel free to leave a comment. We do like to engage with the people who are, coming to our channel. Yeah, please. What did you say? I will.
Yeah, you will.
Literally, I'm the spokesperson for this family.
But from you can tell of the title. And if you watched the last video, we're here to talk about our love story. So the last time we ended off with our first meeting, and now we'll pick up from the next step. So I'll start off by letting y'all know that after that weekend, I proceeded to be in a hoe.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, how did you leave that weekend feeling?
I left that weekend feeling great. It was great energy. It was literally everything that I wanted, and I knew everything, was copacetic, and I liked her. I really liked her a lot, and I was like, I'm gonna give you the same energy that you give me, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and put all my eggs in one basket because I don't know what's, finna happen at the end of the day. You can wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't even want to mess with this dude anymore because that's happened to me in the past, and I know it's happened to you in the past, and it's probably happened to a lot of you as well. So, me being me and going through as much as I've been through, I was like, you know what? I'm going to proceed to doing what I do until we cross that threshold where we're being all the way intimate with each other. Right. From that moment on, I'll no longer be a hoe. I'll no longer be for these streets.
You literally said that.
I will continue to give her all of my energy. But throughout that whole time, I was talking to other women, and I was still talking to her, and I communicated that with her to let her know that I was talking to other women as I was talking to her, and that she had my energy just as much as, she was giving me. I was giving her the same amount. So, we proceeded.
I love that so much, yeah. I think that was the biggest part for me was he didn't let me feel like I was being lied to, manipulated. The entire time, it wasn't I'm gonna keep dating other people. I like you, but I'm gonna keep doing me. It wasn't that, but it was I really like you, but I'm not about to, until we consummate this relationship, we're both single. We knew where we wanted to go, where we wanted to end up, but we also, we rushed it, but we didn't rush it at the same time. And I think that just you being honest with me allowed me to be comfortable with you and not feel like in any situation that he was gonna lie, manipulate, I never felt like that. So there were certain things that I think that you did that I didn't love, that I found out about, but the thing that we did from day one was communicate. And from that, and from the fact that he never lied to me, I was we were good.
Except for that one time, y'all watched the last video.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the last video. Whatever.
And I didn't know he lied to me. If you guys go watch the last video, because that was really.
Anyways. We made our plans for Pittsburgh first, right? Meet halfway. The next step was for us to meet at my spot or her spot. So she ended up coming to see me. She ended up planning to come see me. But during that time frame, I had several of my clothing line going at the time, so I was preparing for a drop that I had for that time period. So I was sitting there designing, I was promoting, I was doing everything that I needed to do for my next drop. During this whole time, we were already planning to meet up that weekend. I wasn't doing well with communicating with her, and I didn't give her the energy that she deserved at the time. So what did you do?
Yeah, okay, so from my perspective, it was we would talk on the phone every single day, every single night. You guys know that from the last video. We would literally just stay up on the phone all the time. And then the night before I'm supposed to make this trip, and it wasn't a halfway trip, it wasn't a 2.5 hour. This is me fully committing to driving 5.5, damn near 6 hours to come see you. And the energy the night before completely changed. I'm thinking that we're gonna stay on the phone like we have been, talk about our plans that we're gonna do for the weekend. And I literally didn't hear from him that whole night before. So I'm ladies, you know how sometimes we think of a situation, we kind of make a story up in our head of why someone's not communicating with us, and well, maybe he's not feeling it, maybe he's entertaining someone else, maybe he is I didn't know, my mind went kind of left, and I just felt some kind of way, and I had felt in the past, I would like give people the benefit of the doubt, but at the risk of me losing the respect for myself by accommodating someone else's feelings. And in this situation, I'm like, no, up to this point, like we respect each other's time, attention, all of those things. And like the night before, like you just went MIA. So I was like, well, that doesn't make me feel good before I'm about to make a 6-hour drive. And I haven't even heard from the person I'm supposed to be going out to see. So I was like, okay, well, I was really looking forward to the weekend. I really want to spend time with him. I really wanted to see where this thing was going to go. But I felt some kind of way.
And
so,
she didn't tell me until the next morning when I texted
I wanted to
her
see
and I
if you-
said, hey,
let me know when
drive
you're on your
safe,
way.
let me know, you know.
Yeah, and I was like, no, that's not how this thing is going to go. Like
She was like headed to work or some shit. When
yeah.
I'm over here like, damn, man, like.
I was like, because I didn't, it was like what we talked about earlier in the last video, like you going somewhere and you just looking stupid. I just didn't, I felt
Exactly.
like I was going to look stupid. I did not want that for myself. So I was like, you know what, let's do a rain check. Like, I'm not really feeling this right now. And then we talked about it. It wasn't a good place. Like, I honestly, from that moment, I'm like, damn, like I really thought like this was it. Here we go, getting set up again for like another like heartbreak. And, I don't know. I think the ball from that point was like in your court, and I was like, I'm just gonna like let him see where we go from here.
And now, like I said, I approached her with the energy that I wanted to be with her, and that this was the person that I saw myself being with, right? So yes, I was entertaining other women at the time, and I was talking to them. But during all of the conversations with them, I told them all the same thing. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. We can do what we do, but I'm not looking to, you know, be a couple and anything like that.
Ladies, if you're hearing this from men, he doesn't want you. Like he wants.
I don't. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Like it really is what it is. But I kept it 100. The bottom line is I kept it 100. I told him I wasn't trying to be in no relationship right now. Like I'm keeping my options open.
Right.
But she was the only person that I ever approached and said, "Yo, you finna be my wife and you finna have my baby." So I already knew, like, this is who I want. But if she don't want me, I'm gonna do what I do.
Yeah.
But that weekend, I realized you might have screwed this up because you're focusing on getting to the bag, and you're also giving the little bit of energy that you have left to other people and sharing with her, which is messed up. So I reeled it all back in, got myself together, talked to her, communicated, and figured out a plan for her to come visit the next time. So
It was a nice
she
time.
ends up and comes to see me, right? She drives the 5 hours, she gets there, and I'm in the kitchen. If
Oh
y'all
my
know
God,
me,
you tell this story?
if y'all know me, y'all know I'm in the kitchen cooking up,
Oh my God.
right? So I'm cooking up. I think I made some chicken, some stewed chicken. I made some stewed chicken for her. Now I'm in the kitchen. I've already cleaned the whole crib, bathrooms, bedrooms, laundry done, dishes clean, put away, the bathroom scoured. I got the stovetop scoured, all the other pots away, and I'm cooking up for her. Man,
You were taking the trash out. No, literally.
I go outside, not goes out. I go outside to take the trash out, and this woman is calling my phone, which I left inside next to the stovetop on the counter.
Imagine, people. Imagine you've now just driven 6 hours, 6.5 with traffic. It's pitch black outside. You're calling the person that you're supposed to be going to their house, and they know to expect you because you literally just called them an hour ago because it was pouring raining and you were freaking out. So they're like calming you down. So he knew how far I was away. I'm blowing up his phone. I think I called you like maximum 5 times. No answer. So everything that has like my feelings from the previous weekend, I'm like feeling my skin buzzing. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, I cannot be out here looking stupid. I cannot. And so I realized across from where he claimed his house was, because I didn't even know if he even lived there. I don't know if he gave me like a fake address. I'm like, please don't let me have gotten set up for just looking stupid. Across the street was a BW3s. There was a mall. I go inside the mall, go to
Time out.
BW3s.
For us on the East Coast, that's B-Dubs.
Oh yeah,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
If you're
Carry
from
on.
the Midwest, you know what I'm saying. So I went there and I was having a cocktail and I'm like, you know what? I see him. He started calling my phone back and I'm like, no, I need you to feel a little bit of the heat that I just felt because that did not feel good. I'm gonna let you feel a little bit of pressure while I sip my freaking margarita and then we'll reconvene. So I answered the phone eventually and he was like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm at BW3's right now. He's like, where? I'm at the mall across the street from where you say you live. I'm having a drink. You're having a drink right now? I'm like, yeah, I literally just called you so many times, like, what the heck? And yeah, so anyways, he did not like that because he had literally just done all that stuff in his house. I'm over there having a drink, having like a little, I think I got like a small plate or something like that. And then I went back to his home and we'll just sum it up. Like, it was a bit of miscommunication. So like leading up to it, there was a few little bumps in the road. Like things didn't just go completely smooth for us. We had a couple little hiccups, but I remember like when I actually got to your apartment, I was like very impressed with how clean it was. It smelled delicious because he had just gotten done cooking dinner. And you could tell like I was upset. So all I remember is us sitting like in that like area between like the dining room and the kitchen, and you just like holding me. Like you just literally just held me. We sat on the floor, you held me, and
She
just hugged
remembers
me.
more than me.
And that for me, I was like, okay, we're good. I'm in good hands. Like, and the rest of the weekend from there was amazing. I will say, did we consummate our relationship?
Yes. But before we get to the consummation part, I want to tell y'all that after cooking for hours, right, and cleaning for hours, and then taking out the trash, and then hearing from her like, I'm at B-Dubs, I'm getting food and a drink, I was pissed. Because I'm like, I just did all of it. I know you just drove here and you're also upset, but the level of cleaning that I did.
Oh my God.
And I like Jamaican them know it live like clean what we do.
We look like clean, we look good, we feel good. Bamba clap. I'm gonna learn how to speak patois. We're going to Jamaica
My
soon.
box, right? Anyway, the level of cleaning that we did, or I did, in expectation of her, I ain't like it. And we're back.